Hello, a day with Caleb. It is not quite Christmas, far from it, but uh, decide to rock the the elf shirt. You can wear Christmas stuff, Christmas shirts without it being Christmas. First, we'll start with the one thing I grabbed from America's Thrift, and I think the rest of this is Last Chance Goodwill and the old Sam's Club Goodwill. Decided to get this for $2. Dora and the Lost City of Gold. Did watch it before I did the pickups. Uh, pretty good movie. Didn't watch much of the cartoon. That was way past my time as far as being a kid watching Dora, but the memes are great. Do you want me to make you a sandwich? So, pretty solid film there. And then we did get some books. Haven't got a comic book in a long, long time. The new X-Men issue 114. Love that cover as well. Then the back here you can see Professor X, I guess, taking a selfie. That's pretty cool. Then this Marvel Universe Live. I do have this book, but for I think $1. For $1, I want to get a backup just in case. I went to see this. Me, my bro, my friend Mark, and my bro friend David, we all went to see this. I don't know what Josh was doing, but think about like Disney on Ice, except it's not on ice and it's all Marvel characters. That's kind of the vibe this show had. And this was a huge booklet, and it also came with a comic book, which I do have. This family behind us spilled like all these slushies, and I had to like hurriedly like pull my book, and then I had to like hold it during the whole show because I didn't trust the people behind us anymore. Because it almost got, I think I had a plastic bag and it destroyed the plastic bag, but my book and comic book were fine. I think that's what happened. And the show was pretty good as well. And we were kind of center, probably 8 or 9 rows up. It was pretty cool. Then Stranded, host of Survivor Jeff Probst, co-authored this. I think that's what it looks like anyway. Then another Goosebumps book to add to the collection, Why I'm Afraid of Bees. And I think this was in Last Chance, so like 25 cents, not bad. Then Justice League Versus. So kind of like character bios. That's pretty neat. Oh, and at the end here, it has a peel-off sticker, which is still intact. Usually, kids' stuff like this or books, when there's a sticker involved, that sucker is ripped off immediately. Then Spider-Man Look and Find. Let's see if I can open this. I always enjoy these like Look and Find or Where's Waldo books, but mostly with the superhero people. I have a couple Spider-Man, I have a Superman. I think I have more Spider-Man as well. Or did I say Spider-Man? If I said Spider-Man, I meant Batman. If I said Batman, then Spider-Man. Then we did get a few VHS. Uh, Normally, when you're buying stuff, you either want Blu-ray, which is like my final form. Uh, if I have a favorite film, I at least want it on Blu-ray if I can. Some have not made it to Blu-ray. I can think right now of one that I wouldn't mind on at least DVD, if not Blu-ray, and that is Disney's Tourist Trap, not to be confused with the horror film, but that would be a cool one. Uh, Almost Partners has a DVD, but that would be cool on Blu-ray. Remote recently got a Blu-ray, so that's good. I'm trying to think. Clubhouse Detectives, that would be cool on Blu-ray. I think that has been released to DVD. Trying to think anything rare. Brink, that would be cool on Blu-ray, so you didn't have to pay $900 to get a VHS or DVD copy of that. So, Three Kings, I do have this, of course, on DVD, but some movies I do like to have the VHS copy as well. The Lost World didn't have this at all, which is strange. Video duplicated in Canada. And that artwork looks pretty cool. John Rhys Davies. Good guy. Always wears a suit no matter what when he meets fans. So he dresses to the nines and he tells stories like nobody's business. That was a cool experience. 2 years ago, Fanboy, Diana, Princess of Wales, 1961 to 1997, The People's Princess. So I guess like a little documentary about Princess Diana. Then Isn't She Great? Nathan Lane and Bette Midler. This is the full-length screening cassette for promotional use only, not for sale or rental. So a cool screener copy. That's neat. And these were at Last Chance, so VHS are 25 cents. Then I did get this Rush Hour 2. I do have the Rush Hour trilogy set in that cool case on Blu-ray, but with Jackie Chan, I like to get the VHS or DVD. So that's neat to have, especially for a quarter. Then Downfall looked very interesting. And this looked very interesting. Legend of the Phantom Rider. Now, some of you see the front cover and the back cover and instantly think of a graphic novel, Jonah Hex. And I was on that same wavelength. This instantly made me think of Jonah Hex. So, let's see, Sarah Jenkins, Blade. I was seeing if it said what his name was, the character's name in here. Does not say, but that instantly made me intrigued about this movie. So, and for 50 cents at Last Chance, you can't really go wrong. Where the Wild Things Are, I just had that on VHS, so that's an upgrade with the orange case. That's pretty cool, and it does have two other shorts with it as well. Another upgrade from VHS, Orange County. Early Jack Black there. The Joy Luck Club looked interesting. The premise sounded good, like a dramatic drama story. Another drama here, 45 years. Want to check that out. Then a cool Western double feature, Into the Badlands. I had on VHS, so that's an upgrade. Dead Man's Revenge, I didn't have it all. So you know, if you've been around this channel, I am a sucker for any kind of Western, and that is no exception there. The Capitol Conspiracy, Don the Dragon Wilson. And it says on the back here, Blood Fist Series 1 through 8 and Operation Cobra is what Don Wilson starred in. I didn't know there were that many Blood Fist series. So interesting. And this looked like a cool action flick. This is a cool one, and one I've been on the hunt for. Rob Schneider, The Hot Chick. I did have this already, but my case was printed, so there was a while back, probably, well, last year, I believe. I don't think it was past then, but I got a bunch of movies. This guy had like, I forget now, it was like buy two, get two, or buy three, get two, something like that. So I scrolled through his shop and got a bunch of movies that I had but were printed cases. Oh, this was another guy, but anyway, so I went through, got a bunch, made a list of printed cases. I needed the artwork at least, and maybe a better disc. But while I was doing that, I got this from another eBay seller, and he like he dropped in a pool or something. I mean, the case was severely damaged, waterlogged, and the disc was very scratched, and there was back and forth. He said the case wasn't that bad. Uh, Yada yada yada. The disc played, all this kind of stuff. Finally, eBay stepped in and did allow for a refund, because I did take pictures of the damaged case and the scratches on the disc. So anyway, long story short, too late, I know, but never got a case for the Hot Chick. I just had my printed case still. Luckily, I kept it. You always keep stuff until you get it in the mail and it's in your possession. Then you can get rid of the printed case. So now we have that in the collection with legit artwork. So that's great. George Hamilton, Evel Knievel, the last of the Daredevils. So that looked intriguing. Then this is a upgrade from VHS, Blood In, Blood Out, Bound by Honor. Director's Cut Edition. That's interesting. A good crime thriller there. Then the Sicilian. Before there was The Godfather, there was the Sicilian. Christopher Lambert from Highlander. That's cool. Looked like an interesting movie. Then John Aston, Evil Roy Slade. Also, Mickey Rooney is in this. Dom DeLuise. Ooh, Penny Marshall. Okay, a good cast there. Very, very intrigued by this. And I didn't know this until recently. It should have made sense a long time ago. But Sean Astin from Goonies, Lord of the Rings, Rudy, this is his dad. I don't know why I never picked that up. And he was, of course, Gomez Addams in the original Addams Family TV show. So that is very, very interesting. The more you know. I always try to learn something new. So that's cool. Hope this video you liked it. Like, subscribe, share with a movie lover. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And please do subscribe down below if you did enjoy this video. Comment down below your favorite thing we picked up today. And until next time, keep collecting.